I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apokin. I did a comparative analysis video of Asian and Arab families and African and Nigerian families in the diaspora. And from the results, the responses I got, I found out that Asian women work, Nigerian and African women work, Asian men work, Nigerian men work, African men work, but there are more Asians that are into business. They can start with small-scale businesses, corner shops. The whole family gets involved. The wealth is built collectively, owned collectively. No person has an entitlement mentality, and then they live communally. What is the benefit of the communal living and why is it possible? From the responses I got and from my own investigation, I found out that the culture of the Asians is not separable from their religion. They have stuck to their culture over the ages. An Indian woman still wears sari. An Indian man, Pakistani man still dresses the way they have dressed. An Indian will still eat their food and eat with fingers. The Chinese or Japanese, they will still eat with their chopsticks. So they've retained their culture, their lifestyle, and this is closely knit with their religion. And no matter where they are, they don't allow the cultural values of where they are to influence their religion and their cultural values. So a Muslim is a Muslim, and he does not allow the Western civilization to affect their belief system and lifestyle. That's why I saw the British Prime Minister, who is an Indian of a British Indian. When he went to Downing Street, he went to perform his rituals in front of Downing Street. Now, but for the African, he has been brainwashed that his cultural values are demonic, are archaic, are unreasonable. And so when they leave this country or leave their countries and go to Europe, it's as if they've been brought to a greater civilization. The average Muslim sees nudism, rudeness, and whatever that they practice in the Western world, even same-sex relationships, as anti-Islamic, is anti their culture, and they don't key into it as much as we Africans buy into it. And so the negative influences of European culture easily diffuses into Africans and then permeates us and sometimes pollutes our cultural values. And if you want to destroy a man, negate his culture, destroy his cultural values, and he will run after you because nature abhors vacuum. So our Christianity is worn as a cloth, a mark of distinction between another African. So our culture does not define us. Our culture and our religion do not define us. So it's difficult to see this disparity among the Asians and the Arabs. So what do we need to do? Number one, there are core Christian values that we have imbibed as Africans, and these ones are very good. There are core African values that we should not throw away, and we should amalgamate the two and hold on to them and realize that family, family is very important. Personal interest and the way the Western world reasons might not benefit Africans. When I went to see my son in Europe, he would just walk past an older person. You don't need to greet the person. It doesn't bother, doesn't concern you. Walk past your neighbor, you just go. That's their value systems, as if you are bothering the person by greeting the person. But that's not who we are. That's not who we are. The Arab people, they will greet themselves. They will fellowship with themselves. So I think that these are some of the core values that are absent in the African and Nigerian communities in Europe and America. If you have a contrary view, please politely let me know so that I can learn. But avoid hasty generalizations and abusive words against other people, against other cultures. If you direct it towards me, I'll just delete your comment. God bless you. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.